Come take a ride with your boy, Shoota. Let's pull up to the next conversation.
Yeah, though, man. Shoota again. Y'all already know what's up. Man, it's time to pay attention again. Alright, so I just fell out with one of my homies and shit. I considered a brother, right? Because he switched up on me. Now, ever since he got with this girl, ever since he got with this new chick, he stopped answering the phone. Niggas stopped showing up on the Zoom visits and all this nut shit. And then this nigga really left me hanging and shit for this girl and shit, cold whore. And it's crazy because two of our homies already had her before and shit. So this is my whole thing and shit. When he finally answered the phone, right? He finally answered the phone. I told him about himself. And man, how he keep leaving me hanging and shit. This motherfucker, all over that dusty ass bitch. This motherfucker talking about he don't give a fuck. First he said, no, before I even get there, my whole thing is, you ain't supposed to switch up, man. That's what I'm the same every day, man. Once you switch up and change this shit on the game, that should be over for real. Because now I'm looking at you weird and shit, especially over a female, a whore, like. Man, he wasn't even trying to hear what I was saying and shit. That was the crazy part. And man, and not even that, he could have just sent the code to the visit to somebody else so they can show up. Instead, he just sat there. This motherfucker turned
This is a call
his phone
from
off.
Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution. Greene. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
He could have set the alarm whenever the time of the visit. He could have sent somebody else the code and shit. This motherfucker just got me standing out there looking at a blank screen like, no, motherfucker, what the fuck is wrong with you? All over that girl and shit. Man, I don't got no problem with, alright, if a motherfucker happy, he finds somebody that he loves and shit. I don't got no problem with that, but let's not forget, like, two of our homies already had the same girl. Like, that shit, I don't understand that. Man, so he tried to argue me down that I ain't had no visit and shit. So he ended up going through his phone and found the code that they sent him and shit. So all that did was tell me he had his phone off. So you mean to tell me every time he get with the girl, he cut his phone off? What the fuck is the world coming to? Like, that shit ain't, she got her wrapped around her finger, yo. That shit's sad, yo. Man, I ain't switching up on the game, man, ever. I'm never doing that. That's not even in my character and shit. That's some sucker shit. You mean, if you switch up on the game for a whore and shit, you a sucker, man. That's bottom line. What made it worse was he changed the whole issue. This nigga talking about, what about the money I just sent you? Now pause, right? Now, I asked this nigga 3 times, what do money got to do with anything I'm talking about, shit. Then the conversation went left after that and shit. Yeah, man, let's focus on this real quick though, cause this is something that gotta get addressed. Man, if you do something for a friend, or that friend do something for you, yeah, man, that's what's called for. That's what friends is for and shit. That's what friends for. They supposed to be there to help each other and shit, like. So, for you to throw something in their face and shit, that's not thorough. Like, that's not a good joint and shit. Oh, yeah, I did this for you, nigga. That's what friends for and shit. You mean, this nigga got in his head that he don't gotta do shit and he don't owe nobody shit. And that's where he went wrong at, because in my book, friends owe each other loyalty and shit. That's like a forever thing and shit. Like, I hate when people, okay, I don't owe you nothing and shit. Yeah, you do. You owe me loyalty and shit. I owe you loyalty. It's forever like that shit. Man, but they don't understand that. People always say what's understood don't need to be explained. But everybody don't understand though. That's the part, like, so it's best to just explain that shit though. Everybody don't understand. Man, just don't never assume that your friends understand shit, cause they don't be understanding for real. Man, that's and hold up, yo. I'm not saying he betrayed me. I'm just saying he switched up over a whore and shit. I don't respect that at all and shit. That's a violation where I come from. You mean, 2 reasons. I'm the same every day. Man, bros before hoes, man. It's how you, nah, nigga, you don't leave the gang hanging. All those kids, you got a new girl and shit. Man, I honestly thought he was going to understand what I was saying and shit, but that was dead. One thing I do know is friends go through shit. I'm saying friends so y'all can see clearly, but I consider friends my brothers. But I keep forgetting that niggas is not like me and shit. They don't move like me. Like we not the same for real and shit. You mean, that's what I keep forgetting and shit. I'm not gonna act like I'm this perfect gentleman and all that. You mean, cause I got flaws too, but I'm a millionaire. I don't got them type of flaws and shit. Switching up when other people come around, that's all fake shit for real. I'm the same bitch. You mean, I'm used to going through shit with my friends, and later on that day, shit be back to normal. This nigga hung the phone up on some girl shit, ignored the rest of the calls and shit, scheduled more visits and just left me out that joint like this. I don't understand this shit. I forgot this part though. Before the shit went left, the nigga said verbatim, that's my shorty at the end of the day. If niggas don't wanna fuck with me, then that's cool too. Hold up. How the fuck did we get there and shit? Me being me, I listen to what people saying, but I also pay attention to what they not saying and shit. So instead of just using a word, this nigga used the word niggas with an S and shit. Like, come on, man, you know you talking about me, just be straightforward and shit. And man, he basically told me, if you got a problem with that, fuck you then. Yeah, I would have respected that more and shit. That shit fucked up and shit. Like, how did we get there? How did you draw that line that, damn, this my shorty at the end of the day and shit? Like, bro, you my brother. I mean, how the fuck did we get there and shit? So, I mean, I don't understand that shit. But it's cool though. I looked at Cuz like a brother and shit. Obviously, he ain't look at me like the same and shit. But I understand though. He exposed himself by saying that shit. I ain't gonna lie. As for me though, man, I don't want all that shit coming between me and my friends or brothers and shit, or the people I love. Can't nothing come in between that shit. That's how that shit supposed to be and shit. I mean, but everybody ain't the same again. This the crazy part though. Everybody that used to be gang, we fell out over some strange shit they did. I don't do fuck shit and shit. Everybody I fell out with is over some shit they did. I don't do whole shit. You mean, but they don't understand that. Motherfuckers is faking shit nowadays. You gotta recognize the signs, man, cause that shit'll hurt you at the end and shit. Yeah, though, I'm off that. I need loyalty around me. You mean, he know that though. Man, everybody that know me or been around me, they know that, like, they know that about me. Shit. I don't gotta lie for nobody. I ain't acting in none of that shit. I ain't into that. Now, for him to throw that money he sent in my face, that was strange as shit. Then he tried to make it seem like I was on some ungrateful shit, which was a delusion. He made some other shit up. This was never the problem. This wasn't even the issue with shit, like. Man, let's keep it all the way 100 and shit. Like, he think he did some extraordinary shit. Again, though, I appreciate what he did and shit, but let's be real. He think he did some extraordinary shit. Like, what he did? He talking about, yeah, you should be happy. What the fuck? I'm gonna be happy about some commissary money, nigga. Fuck this jail shit. You think I care about this jail shit? Fuck, I'm trying to get out of jail, nigga. Fuck you talking about I should be happy over some fucking jail. I can order some jail shit. No, nigga. If you would've got me a lawyer, I would've been happy. That would've made me happy. The lawyer only wanted 10 grand and shit to overturn my sentence. You mean she wanted 3 grand up front, and then she would take everything else and 150 on a payment plan every month and shit. That's what really matters and shit. Everything that actually mattered, he wasn't really there. He wasn't there. And man, he rather throw money at strippers and shit and take whores out to Miami and all this cool shit. Like, I shouldn't even have to ask you for shit like that. Like, I'm not even mad at him for that though. I just know where he's standing now. You man, I shouldn't have to ask a friend for help if they can clearly see I need help. People say closed mouths don't get fed and shit, but why should your friend have to ask you for help if you can see he need help? Shit, why not just take the initiative and extend your hand and shit? I mean? Like, that's the shit I do. But again, niggas ain't like me and shit. You mean? But yeah, though, back to this clown. When I was fighting for my life and my rights in the courtroom, he wasn't there.
You have 1 minute left.
Man, when I looked behind me, I ain't see him. He wasn't there and shit. And man, when I was in the county jail 35 minutes away, he never came up there and saw me. And man, 20 months ago, I filled out a power of attorney form for this nigga to open up a savings account in my name and shit. Did he do it? Hell no. You want to know the crazy part? This nigga work in a bank, though. That's the whole thing. Like, you work in a bank, you ain't even getting the important shit done and shit. You mean? But, yeah, though, man, I got more to get off my chest, though, you heard me? It's a little bit more